Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're hopping to a new meta, completely changed with the skeleton dragons coming out. Basically, 2 baby dragons for the price of 1. You double the DPS. They hit so hard. Like, I don't even understand. Like, you look at them, you don't think they're like putting in work, but then you realize that they're actually just killing everything. Like, I don't know, their DPS is amazing, and that's the reason we have the fireball. Obviously, you get 2 baby dragons for the price of 1, but their health is a lot less than the baby dragons, so fireball is gonna be able to take them out. That's why we have fireball in this golem deck right now. Fireball tornado combo also works out quite nicely. You know, other than that, the rest of this is a pretty standard, pretty standard golem deck. You have that baby dragon to help out against other skeleton dragons as well. Super weird to have both of them in here, but very, very solid. This deck is actually the #1 deck in the world right now. Nicholas is playing this deck. Very, very, very solid player. Almost at 68 already. We gotta catch up fast. Anyways, let's go and hop into the games. Like, I'm gonna go and see you guys once we're in. All right, hop into the first game, going against DW. My bad. Let's just go with Dark Prince in the back for this ice golem. Okay, looks like he also has a musketeer, maybe 2.6. But let's see. Let's just go baby dragon back right now. If he does have a 2.6 hog, I want to save that tornado for that hog rider. Okay, let's just go with the barbarian barrel, the pressure bit here. I'm also gonna go skeleton drags at the bridge right now to cycle to that fireball. That can definitely be a nuisance to take care of, so a 4-4-4 trade. But he has enough for a expo. Second time I'm playing as an expo, actually, which is really, really stupid. I love playing against expo, as you guys know. So, I have literally 0 elixir right now. He hard counters the crap out of me. Not because the matchup specifically is that good, but he just had pump in his starting hand, and I did not have fireball. So he literally just gets lucky and is going to be able to completely destroy my tower just because of the fact I didn't have fireball and cycle. So, really annoying way to take advantage of that. Basically just super unfortunate and super unlucky that we didn't have fireball. If we did have fireball for the pump in our starting hand, we wouldn't have had to make that skeleton drag at the bridge play, and we could have just played passively and normally and be in a really good position right now. But instead, now we have to make an absurd comeback against one of the most defensive decks in the game, so it's gonna be almost impossible for us to break through, but we will definitely try our best. We are gonna go skeleton drags. Maybe the OP skeleton drags can clutch it up for us. Let's go with the night witch as well. Of course, he has barbarians. As soon as I don't have enough for fireball, he goes with barbarians. That's fantastic. Let's go with tornado right here. He's gonna snowball and we get nothing. Great. Let's go to the barbarrel here, and let's go with another golem in the back. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do here. If he won't expo the opposite lane, that's absolutely fine. I'm probably just gonna skeleton dragon this expo right now. Not to try and prevent it from taking my tower, but just to take it out because I have to. Gonna have to fireball these barbarians at some point very soon. Once again, he plays them as soon as I don't have enough elixir to have anything, so it's unfortunate. We're gonna go with the fireball right here. Trying to do enough damage to take this tower right now, and we do. Wow, we clutch it up. I didn't expect that to happen. We make the absurd comeback that we were talking about. Gonna need to double, basically just throw everything I got. This expert now, somehow he's locking on, which is just really stupid in my opinion. Bats cannot target the expo because they're really struggling apparently. Okay, so now we have to make another absurd comeback just because the expo to the bridge and barbarians. Classic expo barbarians, the bridge play. 100% makes sense, dude. We're gonna fireball these barbs this time, but they just kill it, and then he has also Tesla, so not really anything we can do there. Let's go Night Witch in back. The only thing we have going for us right now is no big spell. He goes musky like that. That's really interesting. Waiting for those barbs right now, to be honest with you guys. Tornado Musketeer all the way in. Let's go with the Dark Prince in the pocket. Try and just spam everything in the pocket right now. You guys can probably see how much I hate Expo with my commentary. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about Expo. It just tilts the crap out of me. But we are going to take a solid dub. Pretty good matchup for us, honestly. It's just really unfortunate that we did not have that fireball in the cycle before that starting pump. And that's what gave him that elixir a lead. And that's what gave him, you know, the early damage lead. But anyways, let's just hop in the second game and forget that happened. Very, very OP deck. Like, hopefully you can see like how much damage Skelly Drags actually put in. Like, they just put in work. They're going to activate King Tower here. Despite the anti-tornado placement, it's going to allow him to get a lot of damage. Let's go with the Night Witch in the back now. Unfortunately, we didn't have that Barb Barrel in cycle. Ugh. We're getting destroyed by the starting hands right now. That's for sure. Let's go Dark Prince in the back now as well. I will Skelly Drags to the bridge here. It is a lot of rocket value, but I think it's okay. Let's go with Fireball right here on this Princess. Take that out. Skelly Drags. Look how much damage they do. It's absurd. Lock on the tower just for a split second and dying right afterwards. Still amazing how much damage. So he knows we have that Barb Barrel. So he's placing anti-Barb Barrel placements, but we were able to account for that. Get some nice Barbarian Barrel value there. Let's just Night Witch in the back right now. If he rockets, I can just Golem, I think. Like, I don't mind if he rockets that. It's fine. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna chill. Let's just Dark Prince back now. Kind of considering what I want to do versus Princess. Let's go with this. I think I'll just, yeah, Baby Dragon here. Nice. Tornado kill both those princesses. And he's got to be pretty low in elixir here. So that's nice. Baby Dragon will get some chip in for us. Gonna have to go with a Night Witch here, I'd say. Don't want to use Barb Barrel since I'm finally cycled back to it for that Goblin Barrel. Gotta save it. There is the Goblin Barrel, the weirdest Goblin Barrel placement I've ever seen. Let's just go with the Dark Prince, I guess. Bats are chipping a bit, which is good. And now let's just go with the Golem all the way in the back right now. Especially with this Dark Prince being alive, he can't really pressure the bridge the way he wants to. Okay, I think I'll just go Baby Dragon and Skeleton Dragon. And we'll definitely get a nice rocket here. So let's just be aware of that. Misses one of those, that's fine. I'm gonna go Barb Barrel offensively here. I'll help try and take out that Inferno Tower. I don't think he's gonna be able to cycle back to rocket. And let's just get a nice little fireball on that. Unfortunately, I did not have the elixir for the tornado at the time. Well, maybe I did, but I'm just going to choose not to rather than potentially waste it. And he's not going to have enough elixir for the the rocket, considering we were about to 3-crown him. Wow. That was a good game. You know, this matchup is usually not good for Golem. Like, log bait's pretty difficult, but you can just see how the Skeleton Drags put in so much work. Even missing one Skeleton Drag there, that Skelly Drag actually ended up putting in an amazing amount of work. And having that like triple dragon combo against a bait deck is definitely really like frustrating and difficult for him to defend. All right, hopping into the third and final game here, going against Generator, and he has got a Ice Golem in the back. Let's go and just split Skelly Drags right now. I think it's a solid play, like especially if he might have Fireball with the Ice Golem. Okay, interesting. So it could be Expo, could also be Hog. All right, so there's the Hog. After the Ice Golem dies, then we can go ahead and activate. But once the Ice Golem's dead, you have to do it. If you do it too early, then you can be in a bad situation. Gonna Fireball that Musketeer on site, force him to use that Ice Golem for the defense here. Oh, 2.6 hog can be difficult for this deck. They got the fireball for the Skelly Drags, so it's definitely not a piece of cake. We are going to use the Dark Prince Night Witch combo. Should be able to defend this to 0 hits. Just barely. That's unfortunate. We're going to send a Barb Barrel. I'm really tempted Tornado. The pre-Barb Barrel does successfully kill the skeletons though. Okay, that was pretty good. Night Witch is still very healthy as well, so his defense is not over yet. Ice Spirit should clean up though. Let's go into Skelly Dragons once again. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out a way I can win this matchup. I think I just have to go all in with a Golem push and ignore like a Hog Rider or something. So we are going to be able to defend the Hog Rider for 0 hits with the Tornado. Fireball inbound on site on the Musketeer as we talked about. Okay, good defense. Just use Dark Prince here. Dark Prince very low spell value, but we'll let the Hog get 2 shots off, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and Golem a little bit higher, but still pretty far in the back right now. I want to try and make so this Musketeer doesn't get too much value, basically. Alright, cool. Let's go with Night Witch onto that Musketeer now. Make sure my Golem's still pretty healthy. Let's go with this. Let's Tornado that Musketeer in. Let's go with the Barb Barrel as well. Let's go with this. Cannon does die. Skelly Drags are getting fireballed out. I think we should go Night Witch right now. As well as another round of Skelly Drags with fireball being out of cycle. Hopefully we can catch them off guard. Okay, it looks like we might just be able to do that right now. Wow, Skelly Drags are locked on. Cannon misplayed. And that's going to be a GG. Wowzers. Skelly Drags OP. We outcycled the fireball against the 2.6 cycle deck. And yeah, GG. A very solid match, very solid deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay with the #1 deck in the world. I'm going to be pushing up in the ladder and hopefully get you guys some insane ladder gameplay in the upcoming videos. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Stay juicy, everyone. And peace out.